Okay, so right now they're seeing the screen and me in the pit. Right, this is so far so good. No, I can't because I'm playing it out. Hey folks, how we doing? Hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed this afternoon's little behind the scenes look into Volga Dnieper and their operation, albeit on a very small scale in terms of the piece that they were moving. It was only a small box, but hey, we're obviously constantly on the lookout to do big projects with them when they're moving, like, you know, a huge piece of like a wind farm equipment, or, you know, one of those huge great big generators, or just whatever machinery and equipment that they ship. It's incredible. We've got the call out with Volga Dnieper ABC, with Antonov. So all of those companies, like I said this afternoon, it is just a case of when we get the go ahead from all those people in the chain up through the network, then we're good to go. A perfect example, as I said earlier on the chat, if you didn't see it, but to my right of me when I arrived at East Midlands, there was an AM-124 with Antonov Airlines, who are obviously not in any way related to Volga Dnieper. They were loading up 3 XWB A350 engines going out to Qatar in an AM-124. Just the most incredible thing, because they had to build the ramp going up into it as well, using big cranes to get them in there. It was just far more interesting than a box that we saw. But even so, it was good. It was interesting. People learn a lot. We all learn a hell of a lot. You know, like with those engines, when they started them up and they pushed the reverser doors back. That's something that I learned from a Big Jet TV member, to say that they start them up that way to cool the engines on startup. So anyway, whatever. Tonight, what we've got? Oh yeah, good news, isn't it, about the vaccine? Look, if you don't want a vaccine, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. That's up to you. You know, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. I personally, even when I've had the vaccine, for at least the foreseeable future, I will continue to wear a mask, just because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to go out there and just sort of like, you know, not wear a mask and say, yeah, I've been vaccinated. Well, how are you going to prove that? You know, you're not going to start asking people to whip out a little stamp from the doctors. But it's just good hearing some kind of crazy news about the fact that the airline shares for the airline industry have shot through the roof. I don't know if that's just a rumour or what, but it wouldn't surprise me. But now it's going to be a rush for all these freighters, the freight operators. UPS are gearing themselves up, I do know that. IAG are gearing themselves up. There's so many huge operators that are gearing themselves up for moving the vaccine around now. And now there's going to be a massive surge in that, because you know, this is like at the end of the tunnel. I think Boris was being a bit standoffish, just because he doesn't want people running around the streets banging saucepans saying we're free and all that sort of thing, and we need to get through this lockdown that we're in right now. But all of us now can wake up every morning with a better feeling, surely, you know. Jobs safe, especially for all those guys and girls in the airline industry. People around the world with their jobs now, you know, with their, you know, your employer is getting that news now, and your employer's now thinking, thank God for this, because now I can start looking at the possibility of starting up again, you know. Let's kick it into touch. Like the fella said, like Boris said, there's a bugler. He's coming over the mountain. He's not here yet. You can hear him over the mountain, but he's not here yet. But possibly spring next year we'll all be sort of like getting back into the rhythm of stuff, and us being able to fly again. Globally, it's going to take a long time for that vaccine to circulate around the world in terms of vaccinating everybody. It's a huge task, isn't it? Massive task, you know. You just think of yourself as one individual who needs to go and get a vaccine. You need to make an appointment. You need to go somewhere to get it done. You need to get one inoculation. Then you need to wait around about 14 to 28 days until you get the second one. Once you've got that second one, then it's a case of sort of like, you know, but it's all about the logistics of doing it. Millions and millions and millions and millions of people are all going to need it, and obviously, like I said, there's a lot of people that anti, you know, this and anti that out there. Heard it from the bloke down the pub. Doesn't work, mate. Doesn't work. Fair enough. If you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. But just bear in mind that when you say don't work, think about your kids. They want to go on holiday. You know, you promised them on holiday last year, and the only reason why they can't go on holiday is because you're like, because the vaccine don't work. I ain't going on a bloody plane wearing a vaccine and mask and all that. So, you know, just think about your kids. Don't think about yourself. Think about your kids. Oh right, and yeah, I'll have. What do you reckon, Jan? Let's have a let's get the vaccine just because for the kids. Let's do it for the kids. Forget us. You know, it's only a couple of little pricks in the arm. But anyway, there you go. Interestingly enough, this video that you're just about to see tonight, as you can see on there, Cologne Bonn Cargo Centre, this was an all-night stream that we did out in Cologne with the guys, Torsten and Marcel. Great hosts, I have to say, fantastic hosts. We meet a couple of people along the way, and this edit is about 155, an hour and 55 long. I'm going to be here in Pipscreen. Just sort of like watching it. It's an edit, so I'm going to be picking pieces in it, or pieces out of it. But yeah, this is the shortened version of it. All the interviews have been chopped down, but watch out for the 777 pushback start. It is the best thing ever. I mean, I know we showed the GE90 start up the other day on the quiz. But this is it happening right in front of us, and it was epic. Got MD-11s in here, 747s, just 757, 767. Lots and lots of good stuff going on here. So enjoy it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. My audio you're going to hear, but you're also going to hear the audio. Now this is the big test, GP. Is the kind of feedback that we get back from people about the picture, because this is the camera filming the TV, so it's the only way we can do it. Otherwise, we'll all be out of sync, and I'd be going, "Wow, look at that!" and it's about 20 seconds later. You know what I mean? What do you mean? Okay, all right. I can. Yeah. Interesting though, I can quite easily switch the leads around. Can I or can't I? No, because they're too far apart. Everything's too far apart. This is the first one. Just roll with it, folks, and we'll do more of that stuff if you want it. That is. I've left me a little space here for Chart. She just for when he comes down, because he's having a nap at the moment. So let's get on with the show. All I need to do is press this. Cologne Bonn Cargo. I'm joined here with Marcel. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Marcel, and what you do here at Cologne.
Okay, yeah, I'm Marcel, 22 years old. I'm working here at the airport of Cologne, Bonn. I've studied here as well, and now I've just started to work in the cargo department of our airport, in the sales and business development area. And yeah, we're just standing here in front of the Egypt Air Cargo. They are flying to Cologne 3 to 4 times per week, and yeah.
Quite interesting story about this particular aircraft is that... Very hard for me to hear you, Julie, because I've got the two. More or less all of the freight that came off of it is actually going to the UK.
So yeah, it is. Most of the cargo is trucked now to the UK.
So that's quite interesting. It's coming here to Cologne and then being split down, put onto trucks and then trucked to the UK, just because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it is. Because Heathrow, for example, is a very expensive airport, so for them it's cheaper to fly to Germany. This is Apron Alpha, so we have several cargo aprons, and that's the one where most of our general cargo planes are normally parked. And yeah, such as Egypt Air Cargo, for example, the Amazon Air flights. Most of them are parked here. Part of that also cargo jet from flights from Canada to Cologne. yeah, stuff like that, or MNG from Istanbul and Turkey.
UPS, FedEx, and DHL are all down on Echo and Foxtrot?
Yes, all on Echo, Foxtrot, and mainly also on Whiskey. The other 3 aprons we're also showing today. And yeah, all of the 3 big integrators you just mentioned, they all have their hub here in Cologne. So we're kind of a busy integrator hub,
So
and
when I
most
talk,
of
can
the
you
traffic
hear me
is
now?
during the night. So we'll see a lot of those
not on
planes
this
later.
side.
Sit back,
Yeah.
enjoy the show. We're going to be driving around the whole apron. We're going to be seeing everything going on.
Look at his shirt.
747s, MD-11s,
What's with the shirt,
767s, 777s, ATRs, 737s, basically
Piper's
the
shirt
whole
again?
shebang, and you're going to get to see just how
Oh,
busy
Tulsa's like, shebang?
Cologne
What's shebang?
Airport is.
Amazon Jet, before the Prime. Is this a little bit loud? They're just, interesting that that Starjet to the right there, folks, that 767 Starjet to the right there, she was on tech. She was a standby jet. They have a 767 standby jet there on that apron. Lift. Watch this. It's cool. And it's not Heinz driving it, he's in Munich. Lift! Yes, there you go. Yeah, he does do it. A young Ronaldo. The hiss, by the way, folks, is just the general ambient noise. I hope. That's some powerful hydraulics right there. See the Amazon jet parked up underneath it. So this is a rare jet, really. I don't think we've seen this at Heathrow, have we? I don't think we've seen. And we won't do because they don't generally fly in Heathrow because of the cost. So they'll take all the freight off of this aircraft, which is mainly all fashion gear, clothing and stuff like that, and then ship it, truck it to the UK. Trucking. Chuck it, mind. Mrs. Smith, number 42, is just probably 2 years old. It is 2 years, mind. Look at that lovely old 330. Old Tommy's favourite Trent 700s. Is it working, Ginny? Is everything working? Is it? Because I cannot see anything. Mind you, if I go on my computer, I should be able to see it. Oh, listen to them starting up. Yeah, no, I've already done that. On YouTube.
Oh look, there's Linda. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, that's cool. Oh, listen to them starting up, man. Just like all that injection and air and stuff going on. What's that, Julie? Still hearing it. Oh, is he watching now? Oh, okay. I can't read the comments. I can't read the comments because I'm on my phone, can't I? So so that I've got nothing on the screen. I'm not risking that. Not risking that. Yeah. Why not? Oh yeah. Good job, Sam, good job. Another one cleanly dispatched. Ex-passenger jet, there you go. That's the tag out of the front undercarriage, which is the pin that locks the undercarriage system. Locks the undercarriage system, not a physical lock, it's a system. It locks the hydraulic system so that they can't use the steering mechanism. That tiller. It's the tiller. Amazing, it's still called the tiller, isn't it? After all these years, it's like they use the nav lights and they use the nav. Should I shut up? People are like, shut up! ULDs, folks. Unit Gogglebox. Okay, it was in live chat. Here we go, live chat. Jerry has more tech than curries. I think I'm going to sound the girls who accompany this bonus show sound. Yeah. Little bit. Tell me if it's too loud, folks, or if it's just right. Egbert 21. Kevin Henry's A330. And it's a 200 variant. A converted freighter. Still see the, actually, no, that's not a converted freighter. That's a pure freighter. That is a pure freighter. Get it right, son. Yeah. Lisbon spotter. Worried about. Set a new front rims on alert. It's got a new set of front rims on it. Philip Thorney, Norwegian's been on the verge of collapse for the best part of 2 years, mate, unfortunately. Literally, they've been teetering on the edge. They thought that this might send them over the edge, but
Right, we'll just follow it out to this point because up to the entry point, because we're literally opposite.
Oh, Ben Brown saying it is converted. Expats.
Runway here.
Interesting, thanks for that, Ben.
And just a single, I think it's a 4 kilometre long runway here, folks. Marcel telling me that apparently the
same length as
particular aircraft, due to its being so full, will use all the runway. Unfortunately, due to our position.
The geezer with a dodgy wheel. That noise you will hear throughout the show, folks. Not very much of, because of the edit, but that
up to the point where
noise is someone with a. It's one of those ULD carriers with an ungreased wheel bearing or something. I think the bearing's gone in it.
The big movers, the UPSs, DHLs, FedExes are going to be tonight. You're going to see MD-11s, ladies and gents. If you've never seen one live on Big Jet TV before,
careful,
and you're wondering
your
what
voice
is
up
about, you'll
in volume
understand
a little bit, Jalik, so.
if you're a true aviation fan, You're going to love to see these MD11s. That guy needs to seriously fix one of those.
Okay, no. I can increase my Vox. Stand by. Okay, that's now I've just
It's all Amazon in there.
I've just cranked it up by 1 notch. Check 1 2 1 2. Sawing a big lump of wood, isn't he? Don't get a good shot of it here, unfortunately, because we're around the other side behind the FedEx building, so it's going to go out of shot. Very quick. There she goes.
Torsten Weffers, folks. Torsten, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Cologne.
All right. Well, first of all, welcome to Cologne. Very warm welcome.
Thank you very much.
We organized the weather for you. I hope you're enjoying that. And also for the viewers,
Pretty nice blokes.
welcome to Cologne. Yes, I am Torsten Weffers. I'm the Director Cargo Sales here. So I am together with my team responsible for the commercial and for the strategic development of all cargo activities. It's myself and a team of 6 people taking care of the cargo business. I joined the companies 17 years ago, so it's quite a long time, and now being responsible for the cargo unit since 2017. Overall, in general, we are amongst the top 10 cargo airports in Germany in terms of cargo traffic. So our major customer here is UPS. So we are the single European hub of UPS, which means, and you will see that later, every night we have from all over Europe, we have feeder flights coming in. So starting from 767s coming from Spain, from Italy, so which has a longer distances, 73s, but also 80 hours, the small feeder flights. So they are all coming in. It's roughly 45 to 50 freighters every night arriving here. Then you have the sort. There are also then the intercontinental flights coming in. So, and after the sort, of course, it is again then feeded or defeated to the feeder flights, and then they're going out again all over Europe. So this is how UPS hub and the spokes operation. Correct.
So when you talk about sort, you're talking about splitting the cargo that comes off the aircraft. Some of it may be going on to another flight. Some of it may be transported.
That's correct. Basically, if you have one ULD full of small packages, it's like, of course, some parts are staying here in the region. As you might know, Cologne is very well situated. In the western part of Germany, you have the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg around. So you have very nice trucking distances. That's of course also one of the reasons why UPS chooses Cologne as a destination. But the other part is then going in the sorting center and then sorted to the various final destinations. Is then driven to the freighters, and then it's flown all over Europe. Plus, of course, a lot of stuff is going into the US, is going into Dubai, the Middle East, or is even going into China, to Shanghai, Hong Kong, or other Asian destinations. That's correct.
Hit fan blades.
A 24/7 operation. However, what we're witnessing tonight is actually the busiest period throughout the night. Tell us a bit about that.
That's right.
I've got it.
The airport itself is operating unrestricted 24/7. As you see right now, we have some nice traffic during the daytime, quite to your right. As of 9-10 o'clock in the evening, it's slowly picking up. And then as of 11 p.m. until 1 a.m., we have really our heavy traffic. On average, we have every night here between 50 and 60 freighters. As you will see later, a lot of 747s, 777s, MD-11s, 767 side, 75. So quite the nice range of freighters, correct.
So, as you have nighttime operations here, obviously you're conscious of your neighbours, so to speak. The good thing is that the modern aircraft have a quieter engine, so the footprint, the noise footprint, it's just a lot less.
Nice mask,
I guess. But you're still conscious of your neighbours.
Yeah, that's correct. We are quite happy that we are one of the few remaining airports in Germany that are still able to operate 24/7, which of course for such an exporting and also importing company like Germany is quite important. Nevertheless, we know of course that we are producing, unfortunately, a lot of noise for the neighborhood. So we have several initiatives there. We have a special approaching pass. So of course we want to avoid that the planes are flying in or flying out via the neighborhood where the people are living, via the houses. We are also encouraging via our airport fee scheme to operate the modern aircraft, and you will see we have a lot of very modern 777s here, the 777-8s of course. We try to phase out the old MD-11s, old 767s.
Only 50p at Sainsbury's.
And of course we are promoting data traffic. There is of course some traffic which needs to be operated in the night, it's clear. But of course like the MSL, like the ASL, like Egypt Air, MNG, Turkish Airlines, Cargojet and some others.
ASL on behalf of Amazon,
data.
Prime
as well as the FedExes, the UPS, the DHLs, which have their own facilities here.
What microphone?
I understand also that there's the guys at DHL are so conscious they've got a giant ice block underneath one of their buildings here, which is to cool the building down, which is incredible.
Ice block under the building.
The actual freight that's coming in, a lot of people will be still on the whole PPE thing in their minds. That's sort of like died down a little bit now, hasn't it? So what is the majority of the freight that we're seeing coming in here today?
Yeah, so that's correct. We had of course, especially in March, April, May, when the whole Corona thing started and there was a huge demand for this PPE. That was really picking up, and then we really saw that. We had even some extra traffic, but that changed now. It's import-wise, we see a lot of e-commerce stuff coming in, especially from China, of course, but also from the US, Amazon, of course, you have seen. So we know already that around 40% of our traffic
You're going to shut that door, mate.
E-commerce, express company related. Other than that, well, Egypt Air, I understand you've seen that. You have fashion goods coming in.
That was perfect, wasn't it?
You have perishables coming in. So, like green beans, grapes.
I had absolutely no idea when they shut, because I didn't see it on the edit either.
We have a lot of automotive, the Cologne area, export-wise. You have Ford, for example, and we have BMW traffic. Pharma, of course, pharma is already big. I mean, we are all waiting for next year, and hopefully very soon the how do you call it? The vaccine is coming, so we are also preparing for that.
Here it comes over the hill.
We have livestock, of course. Unfortunately tonight not, but on regular basis you have race horses, for example. One-day-old chicken. We have
one-day-old chicken.
We have also like zoo animals. We had lions here. And of course we have also a lot of heavy stuff like oil drilling equipment, big machinery parts.
Yeah,
so there
that's
is
what we're
really
going to go back to do,
range
folks.
of commodities we have here.
So finally, Amazon is sort of trying to get a piece of the action almost for every major cargo hub, like East Midlands, for example, in the UK. Any plans for expansion here at Cologne?
First, we are very happy that Amazon choose Cologne as their primary gateway for that region. We have currently 5 flights per day, which are all operated by 737s. And of course, I cannot give you too much insights, but let's say we are in discussions with Amazon to see how they can grow their footprint here.
The noise that you hear in the ticking, folks, that's the engine fan blades.
So, in terms of your cargo capacity, it must have increased.
It's not a wind-up toy soldier.
In the last 6 to 8 months, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's correct. We had a very slow start this year due to the recession from China, but then it really picked up as of April. So now since 6 months we see double-digit growth in both in cargo volumes, but also in the cargo movements. And the peak season hasn't started yet, but nevertheless we already see a lot of traffic. The reason for that is, of course, is that we are in Cologne. We have around 99% freighter traffic, so we are not hit like Heathrow, for example, like Frankfurt, with a decrease in passenger traffic, which of course is also decreasing the belly capacity. So the forwarders, the shippers are looking now for alternative capacities, and they are more looking into the freighters, which is then of course driving more freighter traffic towards Cologne. But it's not only new entries, it's also we see that all existing carriers here, existing airlines, all flights are full, and you will really see that tonight. It's filled up to the max. So as I said, last year we had around 815,000 of metric tons. This year the latest forecast is most probably 850, maybe even hitting the 860. We are in discussion with some interested airlines to upgrade the traffic here, to add new traffic. So we really have to say, on the cargo side we're happy, on the passenger side of course we are also quite happy.
Architect design, best of luck to your missus. Not best of luck, but hope you feel better soon. I'm sure it's just a little sniffle. Look at that, Aerologics 777, man. We've seen them flying over so many times. Yeah, that ticking noise, by the way, folks, that's the fan blades when the engines are off. You sometimes get, on the older engines, you get that ticking noise. But look at this beautiful Aerologic. What's that? What do you want? What's that? Oh man, it's just so, I feel so honoured to be, so lucky to be on this side of the airport with you guys. Look at that. UPS, that's a UPS aircraft, that, folks. Not a UPS aircraft, but it is I think UPS used Aerologic. Part of Lufthansa as well, Aerologic. Wow, Ben Brown, that 737-400 was originally delivered to Air UK. He's too young, he never saw them. How about that? The fan blades have what's called a fur tree at the root. They're designed to be loose to allow for heat expansion when operating Keith commentary. Thank you. Thank you. So that's that ticking noise, I'm guessing.
So Torsten, Aerologic part owned by Lufthansa.
Why is it crooked? Margiane, are you talking about possibly the...
That's correct. It's a 50% joint venture of Lufthansa Cargo and of DHL. And this one you're seeing right now, it arrived a couple of hours from
Oh.
And now this one is...
yeah. I can kind of do that. I can kind of do that. Stand by.
To Asia, right?
Why is it crooked? Now the other side's going to look crooked. Because it's my TV screen, it's curved. It's a curved screen, folks. Oh, sorry about that. What? Who's done something wrong? Okay, there you go. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Oh, a little. Oh, it is wonky, isn't it? Oh no, that's terrible now, man. Oh, mate, no, I don't want to be... Is that better? How's that? crying out loud. It was all right, man. Oh. Okay, because you can see the bottom of the TV now and all that. It's like... You raise me up. Now you can see the top of the TV. Oh, it's all gone flipping Pete, isn't it? Is that all right? Is that all right? There we go. Is that it? Is that it? Getting all up under the collar. No, it's terrible, mate. Let me move it up. Let me just shift it up. Yeah, listen to that. Shouldn't have said it, man. Shouldn't have said it. Not really. Yeah, look at the top of the screen. You can see the top of it too. I can't point it directly at the screen, folks, because you get reflection of everything else. You have to point down at it, because otherwise you'd have a big reflection in the background.
Which is this side of this one?
UPS 747. I'm just going to leave it like that.
I think he's going to touch down right in that maybe not. Nobody will.
A little better. Stop talking about a picture and watch the bleeding planes. Wow, look at that, man. This is where we're so blessed to be able to just... I can ring these guys up, folks. You hear that?
He picked a good time to go past, didn't he? Oh well.
Easy, son.
That's not going in the B-roll bucket.
It did go in. It did go in. That's the weather station, by the way, folks, over there, that little tower.
So,
anyway, look at the jack at the back.
Marcel, we were talking earlier about
not the jack,
many,
but the steady.
I mean, it's still speculative in terms of how many jumbo jets would be needed to accommodate all of the vaccines. Mm-hmm. But somewhere between 6,000 and 8,000 jumbos, isn't that right? Yeah. That's just incredible.
8,747s to transport the vaccine globally, folks. It's crazy that we're talking about that now. Oh, look at this! Oh, you big beautiful thing, you.
Right, it's starting now. The sort is
starting with the kids.
It's just very few planes, but then more arriving. So then the last one is arriving at around 1:30, 1:40. Then you have 90 minutes of a sorting window, and then the first plane again is leaving. So you will see, of course, some classic turnarounds, which are the usual 1 hour, 1.5, 2 hours. But most of the planes will stay on ground for 2-3 hours because then we have, or UPS, FedEx, DHL, they have their sorting windows. So what you see here is they are unloading, but already the ULDs are here on site that will be loaded. So most probably this one will have a very short turnaround.
See the tail jack there? ready for the next aircraft that's coming in. There's the tail jack again. Shall I just keep talking about the tail jack all night long? Tail jack, tail jack, tail jack, tail jack, tail jack, tail jack. It's an amazing thing. I've not seen it before in use, interestingly enough. I'm sure we haven't seen it at like the likes of EMA with ABC. Have we? Is it just me? Confirm.
Able to go a little bit closer?
Yeah, we can walk around.
Oh, we're able to walk around, yeah? Cool.
Yes, Ben Brown.
Great to see that.
Trust me, we're in touch with all of the
stabilizer at the back.
On certain faces or
No.
anything else. This is not.
CF6.
Oh, get the fuel in truck, that's good.
Pardon me. Incidentally, on this day, folks, one of the fellas in the control tower, it was his retirement day, and he'd been there for 30 years or something like that, and they were flying around the tower. You'll see that in the full edit, in the full uncut show. I think I might have done one or two of them on here. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have. At least one of them, one of the big helicopters went around. And everything from microlights, kites. No, I'm joking. Fly with a kite. Look at that, man. 140 tons of 4-star, please.
So as we were discussing earlier, the fuel will come from the farm that you have here, that we filmed a little bit earlier on. The tankers all get filled up there, and then they come out and fill the aircraft.
Yeah. What is maybe also very special in Cologne, we have a direct pipeline access. So there is the NATO pipeline running through Europe, and that's actually passing by the airport. So that's of course for us and for our customers very convenient. We have never problems in getting fuel, even in peak times. So yeah.
Spin around a bit this old engine. They have spinners on it. See what we talked about. Also tyres, folks. See that left one. Compared to the treads, a relatively new tyre on the left-hand side. Well, on the right, on its left, our right. Compared to that one on the left there, so they must have a minimum tread depth, a lot more leeway than you would find on the average car.
Sorry, so do you mind stepping out of the car, please? Can you check your front
styles and types
offset wheel, offside wheel, near side? Sorry.
On the contour of the plane.
Yes.
So there are of course some. These ones are specially fitting into the 74s, but then you have others that are specially fitting in the 76, in the M11s.
Yes.
So then you have the center loads, which are the biggest one. Then you have something in the back, which are not that big. So it's all designed to use the space as much as you can, of course, to fill more and more volumes in.
Yes.
Do you get to see the little parcel? You get to see the little baby parcel? It's all your bleeding packages, folks. Hello? You there, Joe? Copy? Okay, gotcha. Look at the back end of that engine. Flyback 64, yes indeed. Changing the wheels on a jumbo jet is interesting because they jack just that assembly up, so they will disconnect in some way the rest of the aircraft to that particular assembly part of the wheel, where the wheel's attached to the hub assembly and that rolling axle, I'm guessing, or whatever it might be. They just have hubs, there's no axles, you stupid boy. But then they'll just jack that one piece up. So they're not jacking the whole bleeding plane up, they just jack that one section up. So all the other three wheels will stay on the ground and the other one will come up like that on its own whip the wheel off, change it. Did I just show it?
Been a lot of this going on this afternoon, isn't there?
Yeah.
Here you go, look.
Usual.
Come on, Zach!
Yeah.
He's made on the tower. You see him in a little bit. No, you don't. The other one you do. Only in Germany. They wouldn't do that at Heathrow, would they? Well, they wouldn't. They're obviously, because they've got 2 runways as well, so special day, and that's going straight down into the helicopter terminal area parking bit. Oh, there's a little parcel, look! Look at that. Bleeding great big jumbo jet. You got a little tiny. That's one of the engraved glasses, isn't it? Big Jet TV glass.
Big massive aircraft, a little tiny box going up there. Look at the little box all the way. That's just crazy, isn't it?
And they are mostly very light. They don't weigh a lot.
Yes.
Which is a problem for us as an airport because we can't add in tons how much volume
Big
we
jet,
have each
Yeah,
year.
so that's more volume than it is tonnage.
Yeah, a lot more volume.
Yeah.
So looking at the volumes, we are, I think, the sixth biggest cargo airport in the world.
Let's start over a minute. There you go, look. There you go. See, they're just raising up that one. You can see the other one, that back one's a little bit higher than the other one. I couldn't film it for very long because the bloke was like, I'm sorry, but we cannot allow you to film this. I'm like, okay, sorry about that. But anyway, I'm sure a little bit wouldn't help, would it? Never come back to Cologne because you filmed a wheel being changed. Because there's nothing else like it on the internet. Never seen before. 747 having its wheel changed. It's the geezer with the noisy wheel again. Put a bit of grease on it, son. They seem to follow me around the airport all night as well. Look at this beautiful aeroplane. Here it goes. Look at that. Synchronizing the world of cameras. Big barn door flaps. Ooh. Look at the little hump, folks. Look at the little hump. She's a pure freighter. Wow. I think one of the only ones that's, well, probably not, but the X-Pax has got to be that XBA 747 that we saw in Frankfurt. Wait for the fella with the dodgy wheel. It's beautiful. It's just the only reason for the hump, folks, is just for the crew accommodation. That's it. To maximise the loading area inside the fuselage. I love that shot of it, sort of like that contrast shot. It looks. If there were people standing down there as well, it would just look unbelievable. It always looks so massive. Oh look, it's a snap. Oh, look at this, right. Shut up. shut his number 2 down. Shut his 2 and 3 down. 2 and 3 shut down. What's the camera? Thanks, mate. But that's the geezer who retired. Watch, because I didn't see him. I only noticed him in this, but look, hold on. Now, there he is, look, there he is. Goodbye, my friends. Wow, look at that.
UPS, thank you so much for joining us.
So this is our Cologne-Bonn Airport European region hub operation. That's the second biggest UPS operation outside the US. So after Louisville in Kentucky, after World Port, this is our largest operation. And we have approximately 42 flights here every night, from Sunday to Friday night. The UPS operation here is almost covers half of the entire cargo area of the airport. We've got about 3,300 jobs related to this facility. Operation time is between 11 in the evening and 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then the aircraft take off again. We have the international around the world flights that you've just filmed, the large aircraft, Boeing 747-400 and Dash 8s, connecting the US with Europe, with Asia. Then we have several 76 models here, covering US routes, but also covering all the European routes. For regulatory reasons, US carriers cannot fly inside of Europe unless they connect flights. So we need to cooperate with European carriers that carry the European or the domestic volume. And this is our partner Star that you will see throughout the night. Similar with other carriers as well. So they collaborate with European carriers to connect their volumes.
I think UPS are the last operator of the 747-8 in terms of purchasing. I think the last 747-8 is a freighter that's going to be coming out of Boeing with UPS, I believe.
That's my understanding as well, yes. We bought quite a few when the finalization was announced. And the last one, I guess, will be for us.
Are you still in that market for purchasing and converting passenger 747-400s to freighters? Or?
I believe that we will look at these opportunities that are coming now, of course, as well from the current situation, as well as we did in the past. As you can see, these aircraft have a very long lifespan, and also from our understanding, it's still an opportunity to reuse them, to use them on instead of buying a new one. So if they're fit for service, and we can utilize them, I believe that we will take them into the fleet in the future as well.
Well, yeah, thank you so much indeed. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Ah, look at this. Here we go. That's not Michael Jackson, by the way. It's a golf trophy, it's a golf trophy, it's a golf trophy, it's a golf trophy, it's a golf. What about them? What about them? Twin Fox. Twin Fox. Swiss Air, I believe, is MD-11. Someone's going to look it up.
Okay, look for the arrow, folks, in the logo. It was actually this airport that somebody pointed out the arrow. It was this airport. The arrow on the FedEx.
Boston will forever be my number one. Certainly not.
Once you know it, once you see it, you can't not see it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. You gotta be starting something. You gotta be starting. There is no fox in the corner of my room, ladies and gents. All plants, all plants. And they're all fake and they're all fake plants. Look at this, man. Leading edge slats coming back, I think. Look at the slats coming up on the wing. There you go, being closed. Yeah, man. Flaps up at the back. Oh, look at this. Look at the arrow. Look at the arrow. Look at the arrow. Filthy, dirty girl, isn't she? Look around that cargo door. That's where all the blokes have been holding it, you know. That's the logos for these clubs, isn't it? You know, like, right, mate. Wow. The world on time. Didn't know till about a year ago that they actually had a scimitar style winglet. I don't know if that's something they added after or if that was always on, that lower little tiny winglet, whether that was always on the MD-11 or whether they retrofitted that. Look at the bogey wheel in the middle, man. Wow. I wonder if I did all the DC-10s out. Jack only recognised the arrow the other day. Now you can never not see it when you see a FedEx van driving down the high street. Look at the arrow! Look at the arrow! Take the finger, man. Mitch G loves a tri-jet. The other one's fine. Tri-stars, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, this is a converted ex-Swiss, is it?
This is where the geezers were watching on the plane, weren't they? The loaders were watching the show live on the plane, watching themselves. 0 beer, by the way, folks. There he goes. There's another one, look. There he is, look. Left hand side.
Jackson moonwalk that we had.
There he is.
Are
look.
they?
They're watching it. Oh, push back jumbo, here we go. Ice packs. That noise that you hear in airphones is the ice packs. And then you'll hear it go. Here we go. Push that puppy back. She starts going. Going on. Is Karen back from the shops yet? She's gone down the shops in the dark. Oh, here we go. Still no engine start yet. Ice packs. APU is on. Here we go. Number 3 and 4 start, I think. Oh, this is it. Oh, it's just a noise. Start number 1 and 2. Wow, that's amazing. Singing, all dancing. Look at the moon even. Look at the moon in the corner. Oh, you can't see it. You just about see it. Oh. do zoom in on it. I'm pretty sure I zoom in on it. Take the pip off for 2 seconds. No? Oh, I do zoom. I've got it. Yeah, we got it. Watch this, folks. The pilot taking this one out. The pilot taking this one out actually messaged us later to say thank you so much for Oram to doing the battery low. This was before Rupert's amazing settings, wasn't it? The only thing is that even with that other setting, it goes in and out of, you know what I mean? Like, it comes in and out of focus. Look. Oh, look at that. Boom. Yes, exactly. I just said that the captain who flew that out messaged us later to say thank you. Amazing, man. Amazing. Right, now it's dark. Now it's dark. So now they start arriving. 767s, 777s. That's a FedEx triple. Yeah. All night long, all night. She's gonna come past us. What's this? Right at us. Oh, I know. Oh, I didn't know that popped. Didn't pick that up in the edit. It's a bit long waiting on this. That's a bit of a funny old one. I don't understand why I spent so long. This is a follow me vehicle, folks. So each aircraft has to have a vehicle in front of it as a guide, purely because they don't have the technology on the airfield for like they do with some airports. I'm not sure what the name of the technology is. I'm sure it's something, but anyway, check this out. There's nothing better than a big jet at night, is there? Well, big jet in the daytime, really. him. There's another one going up to pick another one up, or right down at the FedEx. Right down at the FedEx ramp, I think we're. So he'll turn his. Oh no, this guy's waiting for someone else. Turn his taxi light off as he turns in, so as not to blind the guys waiting for the ground team. No, he's going down to the ramp, isn't he? I think I'm still up at either the DHL ramp or up at UPS. Here's another one. This is a jumbo coming in or going out. I think this is it. Is this an 800? I have dreams about this, ladies and gents. No, they're Gen X, aren't they? They're Gen X, I think. Yeah, just those just the engine note is very quiet compared to the CFs, so that's definitely an 800, isn't it? Wow, look at this. Just a big long bird and all the taxi light off. Here we go. Crank it left. Yeah, well, we'll have to pull that out somewhere. We'll have to find it. Yeah, but man, look, it's 10 past 7 already, mate. And, yeah. See how we go. Try and find it, though. Find it. 4787 inches. Yeah. She's sitting on her mains though. She's really sitting on her mains, man. Second time. Air horns. Super cheap. You are all. It's a lie.
See how the nose operation goes. Works on 2 screws and that's it. Very simple.
So don't use the nose in these ones, folks. Just because look at those blades, man.
Those beautiful Gen X engines. All
747-800s.
Carbon blade with a titanium leading edge strip
For
the ice.
From the Dreamliner 787.
Amazing stats, by the way, folks. You'll see the post-production little promo that I made for these guys at the end of this. It will play out at the end of it. I would like to be around Karen. I mean, I'm not being nasty or anything, but she's a lot of cabbage. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I want to have some potatoes and maybe a pie or something with it. Just a suggestion. Love you, Karen. Karen's cabbage recipes. Anchorage will be a fantastic show, and it will happen.
Going out?
Yeah. Which one do you prefer?
Oh.
I think he said this one is 5 minutes earlier.
Oh. Should we get the triple? Should we get the triple?
Okay.
Yeah, because we'll get the 747 coming past us.
Yeah.
But primarily, we're talking about, you know, in terms of weight, we're talking about cardboard and paper, aren't we?
Karen.
I'm just talking to the audience, basically. I don't know if I'm just waffling on about the fact. Oh, doors closing. Okay, so we are we're definitely on for it then.
Take care, Alison. I'm just going to go out. I'm going to go out and buy. I'm going to Google recipes for cabbage and see what comes up. I'm sure there's a lot of sort of like, you know, different varieties of cabbage and. Oh no, man, no chestnuts. Yeah, not cabbage. Oh, I mean not. Just roasted on an open fire. What did I say? A 747 would come past us, and there it is. Red cabbage is nice. Red cabbage is nice. It's got to be with something. It's got to be with a roast dinner, not on its own. Blimey, you're going to power the planet if you just red cabbage. Look at that beauty. is so nice with cabbage. Fair enough. Enough of the cabbage stuff. What am I starting? Is that 757 just landed, I think? So coming off. There she's going out. Sorry about the focus. There it is. High-pitched whine as well as she gathers speed. That's the runoff strips that are cut into the runway to allow water to run off the runway. Can't have done. No, that was the camera. That was the actual shot. That's actual shot itself. Yes, like now, like that DHL 757 until it comes into shot. Oh, was it? Oh, second it. Oh, yeah, so it is. Cabbage pot noodle. My feet. See that, Jimmy? Here we go, folks. Check this out. Stop talking about cabbage. Stop talking about everything. Put your pot noodles down and your everything, and just watch this.
Here we go.
That's air being injected into the starter motor. Oh! 90 tons of cabbage on that thing. That's the air being, excess air being thrown out from the engine, overspill air. Now the APU will come over to the number 2 engine and start the whole procedure again. Air start the starter motor. It took him ages to start it up though. It's amazing how long it took to start the number 2. Listen to it whirring. temperature. APU has now done its work. I think this is when the onslaught of 767s used to started. Yeah, I can see what it's doing now, man. Yeah. I don't think there is much better sound than a G90 under full power with a fully laden aircraft. Even the A350, the XWBs, they sound great, don't get me wrong. The 747 with CF6 full power takeoff is just that noise. It's just obviously the carbon blades that do it. It must be the carbon blades that do it. It is incredible sound. I mean, that's why you get that little mini sound of that with the LEAP engines as well, because they're carbon blades, you know.
If you look on flight radar, you can slowly see the feeder traffic.
Oh yeah! Wow, that's nuts, man.
Yeah.
Is that all coming to Cologne?
Yeah. That's
wow. So that's flight radar, is it, or plane finder?
That's a flight radar.
Okay.
And that's here the image.
Look at all the stuff coming into Cologne, Julie, on flight radar, or on whatever.
Oh yeah, that was all the ATRs coming in, wasn't it? Like bomb, 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 all going over to the feeder.
Haven't even started it. Wow. So all the Star 767s haven't even left yet. It's gonna go off.
It did go off. What's that button? Shut up, lady. Oh yeah. Gary G90 is the best. I think you're right. It's beautiful engine. So popular on the 777.
What did I know?
watch. Yeah! Oh man, how cool is that, man? Yeah! James Stenhouse from Canada. Architect, so true. Lots of people are saying G9 is the best. And it's right. They're right, it is. I think that's a 7. Is that a 747? Another jumbo jet arriving. Wow. See how it messes with the strobes? See how it strobes? Crazy, isn't it? I stopped it on the Cologne, like on their promo. It stops when it comes into light over. It's only the yeah.
How cool was that?
Yeah, the wing chip is just in front of us.
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it, man?
It's like talking to you in stereo, isn't it? Like I said, flipping 0 goes through your like water. terms of aggressiveness, I think what Jay Chan was saying there about the 757 small up the old yes. Look at the wing splitter, look at that! That high-pitched noise that you can hear, by the way, folks, that's... Never heard so much cabbage talk in my life.
UPS 767.
How long can you talk about cabbage for?
767.
Yeah. No, not really. No, I had one ear, didn't I? I had to go off for one ear, or a couple actually. Another jumbo jet. Didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, they did. We did. We went to the one of the staff areas or something like that. Very accommodating. It's in Follow Me car. Follow me, follow you. Good track that. Genesis. Wrestling name, Steve the Bear Williams, Karen the Cabbage Corcoran. Bless you. And another one. Look at it, man. Wow, man. It's not like I've repeated them all and thrown them all together. It's like just one after the other, just nutting them. Right in front of us as well, man. Right in front of us. Red logo in front of it. It's the UPS logo, isn't it? Look at that. He's shut down his 2 and 3 engines and he's running his outboards, but just running the outboards. Wow! You gotta love flying a jumbo jet if you fly a jumbo jet. Star Air 767. All UPS, folks. All of those aircraft are run by UPS. So Star Air have got it easy at the moment. They just sit back. Ah, lovely. We'll just lease them the aircraft. I think they're wet leased as well with the cruise. I think. These are all the ATRs coming in now. Here's all the
wow. Now they're really starting to hot up.
Have you got the whole of the Big Jet TV logo on, or is it Big Jet T? Oh, okay. I'm going to swing it right a little bit. Shut there. Look how little the door is. It's a little door. Look at the size of the door compared to the Uber B. Look at it. I'm talking about I'm talking about the crew door, not the cargo door. I'm talking about check, make sure it's wet. First the ATRs. Ooh, I love an ATR, baby. It's not 3D, but it's which is not a good thing. Well, I'll try a slightly different setup. But if I didn't do this,
oh, MNG's 18 minutes out.
If I didn't do it,
He'll be passing around here somewhere, will he?
You see all the reflection and all the stuff going in the camera and all that sort of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? If I had the camera lower, right in the middle, dead centre, you pick up all the reflection from that's in the TV screen. So it's sort of like you're trading it off on it.
Oh wow, what's that? 767 just landed. Swift Air.
That's operating for DHL.
Oh, so it's...
Either for UPS or for DHL.
That's fine.
It's going to be busy round it.
Google it.
It's for UPS. That's great.
Very quiet startup on this.
Oh, it's going to wait for him. Who's waiting for who? Beautiful 757.
British Airways 747s that have been retired. This is where their engines will end up as spares for the likes of DHL and other operators operating 757s with RB211s. So donor aircraft basically they've become. Crazy money in it.
The Swift Air 75,
Yeah.
some of the
Star Red.
So
Yeah.
there you have now a big 1, 2, 3, 4, like 10 aircraft.
Look at that. Swift Air as well at 757. All that UPS stuff there, Star Air, all UPS. You see what the Sorry. find an RB211 for sale online. Just trying to see. It's going to be like a few million in it, a couple of million. About 10 grand for a bleeding cowling. Yeah, no, second-hand used one. Oh, here we are, 511,000 each. Welcome RB211, essentially a scaled down RB207 against first and running. Oh, early models, 511,000. Yeah, and that's the old original cost of an RB211 was 500, was $500,000. Look at this MNG, great guy that we interviewed with him as well. One of the directors of MNG. We're going to be doing some stuff with these guys at Luton, folks. See some tickets. Oh, into the back of the van. Major application. Oh yeah. Bit. Train car. Collect only.
Thank you very much for taking your time out. We really appreciate it. I know it's very late in the day. Tell us about M&G Airlines and what you basically do and your relationship with UPS.
Yeah, we have a relationship with UPS, therefore we started in Köln. We are here more than 15 years. Even we have our own flights in addition to M&G Airlines to Cologne. We have really good relationship with Cologne Airport. We are performing 2 daily flights per night, 6 days in a week. We are located in Istanbul, Turkey. We have 7 aircrafts in total. We are operating worldwide flights.
So the aircraft that you use, the A300, is a very gracious aircraft and it's very reliable, great for freight.
Yes, it is. From our perspective, this is one of the good one.
Thank you very much indeed. We really appreciate your time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your morning.
Thank you. Yeah, always here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Lovely bloke, by the way, folks. I've spoken to them. We're going to be doing more stuff with them at Luton. I've used this in the look at this. I just spent it. I ramped this one up a little bit just to. Wow, Donald Palmer. I saw an A340-600 on sale for sale online. $9 million. Wow.
So these are all flights coming from various European destinations or gateways, especially smaller gateways where the volumes are not so high. They're flying in here and part of the volumes of course are staying in the region, but most of the volumes are then going into the sorting center. Some of them are then going further to the US, to China, or to other European countries. In 2 to 3 hours they are loaded again, and then they are flying back to the gateway. So it's like a hub and spoke system. You have a lot of spokes coming in the hub, and then feeding other flights. And that is that's the setup of UPS here in Cologne. Most of the flights are operated on behalf of UPS. Like Geneva, Zurich, you have in southern Europe, you have some smaller airports from Poland, from
I like the way you put that down there.
from Romania. So really smaller areas, but nevertheless, of course, for UPS,
Some cargo
is operating 5 times
to be
a
honest with you,
week from Moscow.
99.9% of them are like, you know, very, very careful with their clients' property, you know, at the end of the day. That's why this stuff always arrives in good condition, because these guys care. The smallest package up to the biggest piece of equipment, they'll look after it very, you know, very respectful of people's property. It's just a massive organisation, folks. To the left of us here, you can see inside that, well, I think I might look left. But obviously you've got to be a little bit careful when you look at inside stuff and wanting to get the planes. But look at just the scale of the operation is just incredible. 100,000 packages an hour or something like that.
767.
They handle. Is this near the engine? How far out are we? Because this is where the feed drops out. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Because the feed.
Okay, so this is one of the
there's an engine
centre to our left. Wow.
Look inside there, man.
Wow,
Look inside there. Just full, and that building is like 3 stories high as well.
And still these go on.
Yeah. And some more 767, and there's one 75.
75 at the end there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely old UPS 757 there, look. This is where the feed stops.
Now you see the
There
size.
you go. Right.
Incredible.
Watch this, folks. This is the edit coming up, because this is where we lost. Oh. Yeah, this is where we lost the feed in it. What happened? What happened? The battery went dead, didn't it? Yeah, the bloody battery. We got a new one, 60.
This is where we're saying goodbye to Torsten, folks. Thanks, mate. Appreciate your time, Torsten. You look after yourself, yes?
Oh yeah, we drove down the back of the hour. Yeah, it's just about 2 hours, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. The short edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Star Air pilot flying out, wasn't it, or coming in, or
You see all of them are empty and waiting.
yeah, they already went out, didn't they?
That's also the time that
Yes, exactly.
they are no big view.
So at this point in time, folks, all the aircraft are just left, like you see there, just left, because all the packages have gone into the sorting, being split down and broken down into the individual, and then they'll be moved from that packaging point to intercontinental stuff, to the feeder flights, and so on and so forth. Right. Okay. So now what we're doing is we're just going through the gate, obviously. And there, right there, you can see where the feeders are feeded. That's not for humans, that walk bridge there. That's 3 layers of parcels being... There we go. folks. There it is. That's it. Right. Okay. Right. Do I turn that off now? What do I do? Disconnect, I guess.
Of course, and me.
Oh, look! It's Karen Corcoran making cabbage dough. Right, okay. Oh, Ginny, you better put me on main screen now then, haven't you? Because I've just turned the TV off. Okay, put me back on big screen, yeah? Tell me when I'm on, tell me when I'm on. So, right, okay. So all they've been right, okay. Oh, so it was coming out. So hold on a minute. They're not getting it in stereo now, are they? They're not getting double audio, are they? Did they hear anything of what I said? Did they hear anything of what I said? Okay, all right. Okay, so there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the audio issues. I mean, obviously, it's something that we haven't done before. So, you know, you're talking about two devices here that we're playing the audio in and out of one. Only joking. Yeah, so yeah. Right. Well, can you be quiet for a second, Julie? Because otherwise they're gonna right. So, folks, we'll be back tomorrow around about 12 o'clock. I just wanted to say. Not that anyone's going to hear me but whatever, it's my way of saying, and I know there's a lot of people out there who are probably going to say the same, and that is a big, huge thank you to all the people who are working tirelessly on the vaccine, on getting it done and getting it to us, and who have worked, you know, non-stop. Literally since the whole crisis began, they're working for us. Therefore, for our livelihoods, and thank you to all of them. Of course, thank you to all of the NHS staff and all the folks who are again going to be continuing to work even harder, I have to say, in much more, dangerous environments than these guys doing the vaccines. But all the people involved who are working for us to get back to some kind of normality, I want to say a big thank you to, and thank you to all the folks who tuned in tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Some people said it was a bit of fun, enjoyed it, and Karen, just keep on stewing that cabbage until you can't stew it no more. We'll see you tomorrow around about midday, folks, for some more stuff here on Big Jit TV. I'll be reading out the requests as well, so we'll do that. Okay, GP, go for cut. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.